Godot is fantastic. I've been learning it over the last 2 months, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm genuinely loving how intuitive so many of its features are. It's full of hidden gems. I've been finding it really easy to make more and more complex scenes using its highly modular node system. But Godot's basic movement? Yeah, it kinda sucks, especially the jump. So let's fix that. The player in this scene is a character body 2D node, running the standard script complete with physics. It looks good, and for the most part, it really is. However, there are two edge cases that ruin the player experience. The first issue is with late jumps. Just look what happens when our player tries to jump at the last possible second. They die. Now it's clear that the player just mistimed their inputs, but I promise you they are not going to care, because it looked like they should have made their jump, and most importantly, it felt like they should have made their jump. The solution? Coyote time. It's cleverly named after a certain Looney Tunes character. It's a window of time when a player's jump is still valid even though they're not touching the ground. It's a really well documented solution used in most platformers. Hell, even the original Mario has Coyote time. Time to implement. This is mostly the standard template, with some minor tweaks. I changed the speed and jump velocity, since the defaults make my game look like a speedrun. Next, I set some custom inputs for the jump, move left and move right. We're concerned with handle jump. Let's move it out for readability. We introduced the constant Coyote time, which is the grace period for the player, 0.1 seconds in our example. The Coyote timer variable is used to see if the player is still in the grace period. Here's the finished code. The first section will reset the timer each tick, so long as the player is on the ground. When not on the ground, their grace period is entered. The timer counts down with each tick, while in the grace period, the jump is valid. Have a look at the impact on our example. You can see the player is making jumps that previously they would have missed. It feels much better to play. You can also see there's no possible way to do a double jump, which may have been a concern. We're not done there. I said there were two problems. The final issue is sort of the opposite of late jumping, but it's very much related. It's early jumping. When a player hits jumps just frames before they hit the ground, expecting the jump to go off but nothing happens, essentially making the jump frame perfect. This feels bad and players will hate your game. The solution? Jump buffering. Jump buffering is a common solution used in platformers. After a jump input is pressed, there is a small countdown that begins. Player hits the ground during the countdown. The buffered jump input will be executed as if the player hit the input correctly. Here is the finished code. We introduce buffer time and timer. This will play a similar role as Coyote time and timer. You can see that once the jump input is received, a timer starts. If our player hits the floor before the timer runs out, then the jump will be consumed, else no jump goes off. Let's see both of these changes in our game. It's a small change that makes the controls feel so much more responsive. I much prefer how this feels, and so will your players. You can even see a Coyote jump chain directly into a jump buffer jump. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. I'm Null Panda. I make game dev YouTube videos. If you like my content, give this video a like and subscribe. Again, this isn't supposed to be a full tutorial, but I will leave the code in the description. I'm Null Panda. Have a good day.